You know what I'm saying? I
Brother
didn't go like,
Shaka,
oh, yeah.
let me say this before I go. You are
Yeah.
one of the most dangerous brothers in our community. Why? Because he has been listening for a long time, and when you say something, he's going to say, "Wait, but you said this on this day. Here's the video."
And he's going to have the
He is one of the
documentation.
most dangerous brothers in our community. And so I'm excited that you're here. I'm excited that Soneta's audience now knows about you. He was talking to me about Shaka. I thought he was talking about Shaka almost for a second. Because Soneta love him some Shaka Ma'at forever. So I'm just honored that now we have a more global. I know Rob Moore was kind of making a joke, but he was also making a comment. The reality is that this internet is going to allow Africans all over the world to connect on our interest, and that is powerful. That is powerful.
Yes.
I'm honored to be on. I promise I will communicate with you. I'm watching your shows ardently, Shaka. So whenever you would like me to come and chat with you privately or publicly, please let me know.
Yeah.
Okay?
Hotep Senu Hena Senut Itir and Ishak and Gukemet. I hope you're doing well. The title of this live stream is Christian Apologist Tactics. As you can see, I'm in my car. You have the link to get on the panel, but use a webcam. It's the requirement. The chat is open to members only. You do have the link to become a member if you want to. Otherwise, you are welcome to dialogue with me. I know it's very early right now. In America, it's probably 3 a.m. But this will be out of the way. It's going to take a little while for a few people to come in because I have listeners from different time zones and different countries. But whenever some of you, oh yeah, okay, yeah, I'll be able to see it in the chat if you're not a member. I'm going to have to check the sound quality actually. Bear with me. Okay, on my end, the sound quality is good. Hey, JTV, how you doing? Oh, as a matter of fact, I realized that I forgot to make the I forgot to make the stream for members only. Well, you know what? Okay. Since I forgot, it is what it is then. I'll leave it like that. Thank you for telling me that I sound good. So, some of you were there yesterday when I had a discussion with some Christian apologists. And I want to go over their tactics. Not just those that I spoke with, but many, if not most, Christian apologists. And Muslim apologists, not all, but some of them, if not many of them, have similar and sometimes the same tactics. So, for those who don't know, yesterday I went live, and the title was, it was about Prophet Muhammad. The title was Prophet Muhammad Black, question mark. So I dealt with that. You have noticed that in the chat, some people, a few actually, one who claimed that he's an Arabic speaker was all over the place, and I asked him for the hadith, the Sahih hadith that described Prophet Muhammad as black. And he did not provide any, he did not name any, he did not cite nor quote any, right? So, and of course he didn't get on the panel, because usually that's what it is, you know. They make a lot of claims privately as anonymous and unidentified individuals, but they will not stand on their quote-unquote truth publicly, you see. So after that, there was a Christian apologist from England. He speaks a little bit of French, you know, and he came on a panel. And very early after his arrival, he said something to the effect of he's mocking other people's religion. You know, you can go back, I'm paraphrasing, but he said something like that. So I asked him, what, that's in the Bible? He said, yes. So he gave me a book chapter of the Bible, but he did not give me the verse, right? But I told him, look, even if it's in the Bible, you know, I don't want to, you know, mock other people's religion. You know what I'm saying? So then I just told him about Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 28. Because according to the Bible, rape is allowed. It is regulated. If a man rapes a virgin, according to the Bible, and he's found, he's discovered, right? And they are discovered when he's raping the woman, then he has to pay the dowry or bride price. If he's not found, if they are not discovered, he can move on and, you know, do the same thing to other women, right? So, of course, I'm not claiming that Christians do that today, right? And what's interesting is that somebody in the chat yesterday, the username is Afimi Wunawum. And I usually struggle with his name. Forgive me if I mispronounced it. He wrote in the chat that, and I'm paraphrasing, he wrote in the chat that according to the Bible, rape is not punished. If it was punished, then there will be some punishment mentioned for the rapist and some sort of compensation for the victim of rape, right? So do you agree with that statement or not? So, of course, I'm not claiming that people are encouraged to do that. JTV wrote, big up Afimi and Andrea for stepping up. So I asked that Christian apologist if he can name or show a record that mentions Moses during his lifetime. You know what? I have to get my, hold on, I gotta get the, give me one moment. I'm gonna lose the connection. It's gonna last for a little while, you know, maybe 2 minutes, because in that area the connection is bad. Well, I haven't lost it yet, but it probably will happen in a few seconds. So I'm going to wait until I'm sure that the network is still here with me. I don't even know if you can hear me now. Oh, okay. My connection is bad. What I don't like, sometimes it does that. What I don't like is that I don't hear the background music anymore. Can you tell me if you hear the background music, and can you tell me if you hear me well? I'm gonna wait. Can you hear me well? And can you hear the background music? I don't hear the background music anymore, but it may be still playing. Sometimes when I lose the connection and the connection is back on, and that's what happens. Okay, I'm gonna refresh the page anyway. So I don't see any answer. Okay. Can you hear me well? If you hear me well, press 2. Type 2 in the chat if you can hear me well. Thank you, JTV. So, when I asked that Christian apologist if he can name or show a record that mentions Jesus during his Moses during his lifetime, he was not in a position to do so. So he called back up an Arabic speaker called Mutaz, who was respectful. We had a nice convo. He remained respectful until the end. But the first Christian apologist got disrespectful after a while. Oh, let me just use this. There it is. He purposely mispronounced my name, made fun of my name, and he followed what he saw in his chat. So you have some Christians who would like to bring you closer to their God, to their religion, but at one point where they are lost for word, when they are not prepared, not equipped to have a dialogue, a discussion, then they turn into negative people. They turn into negativity. They are no longer positive. There's no more positivity. Just because they are unable to deal with the historicity of their prophet, of their patriarchs. So then I ask if he can both of them, as a matter of fact, but I asked them if they can show or mention a record that mentions Jesus during his lifetime. Now, you seen what was going on in the chat. People type Flavius Josephus, Pliny the Younger. I don't even know if in English you pronounce it Pliny or Pliny, you know. For those who don't know, I'm a French speaker. I'm a French speaker. My mother tongue is French, all right? But as you can tell, I am fluent in English. But when some names are spelled the same in French, usually you tend to pronounce it the French way. But anyway, those Christians and apologists were not able to show or name a single record that mentions Moses during his lifetime or that mentions Jesus Christ during his lifetime. However, the first Christian apologist, and once again, you will see that on my live stream yesterday, entitled, "Was Muhammad Black?" ? The first one said that he had evidence for the Exodus, and he mentioned 5,000 chariots. 5,000 chariots. And he asked me to watch a video. That's one of the tactics of Christian apologists, or apologists, regardless of their belief system. They would send you to do, quote unquote, it's not even homework. If you know what you are talking about, you should be able. Andrew, how you doing? She's in the place to be. Peace to you. You should be able to present it. You see? He went from 5,000 chariots to one wheel. Because in his video, we've seen one wheel. So if there is one wheel inside of the sea, the Red Sea, or any other water area, how do they know that this wheel has anything to do with Moses and Pharaoh chasing the Hebrews? So there is a guy called Christian Prince. If you go on YouTube and you type Christian Prince, he comes from an Arabic speaking country. For years, he has debated Muslims. He's anonymous and unidentified. I don't know if he has changed, but when I dealt with him, he was. One time he got on a panel. You remember Ishmael Bey, the one who lied about his passport's nationality field? Let me look for you. He was an Amen Ra squad member. Because, you know, Falsehood was cool with them back then. And if you ask, Brother Onk, Bobby Banger, a.k.a. God Killer, that's his nickname, you know. They're still dealing with falsehood. Calling PhD pseudos, like Dr. Diop, like Dr. Obenga, but they are some of the most pseudo people on the planet Earth. The pseudo killers are some of the most pseudo people on the planet Earth. Right? So listen to this so you know who I'm talking about.
Okay. So those lessons.
What is your nationality, brother Ish?
I'm a Moor, brother. I'm a Moor. You know, I'm also Muskogee Creek.
Do you have a passport?
Yes.
What is written in the nationality field in your passport?
Oh, I'm a U.S. citizen.
But what is written in the nationality field of your passport?
My census is a Moor.
You're telling me it says more in your passport in the nationality field?
Yeah, I'm a Moor.
No, that's not what I'm asking you. What I'm asking you is, in your passport, there's a nationality field. What is written in that field?
I'm a Moor, brother.
Yes, Brother Ishmael, you know very well that's not the question I'm asking you. In your passport, because you said you have a passport, there's a nationality
Brother.
field. Now, what is written in the nationality field?
Moor.
You're telling me that more is written in the nationality field of your passport.
Absolutely, brother.
Can you show and prove that?
If I have to, absolutely, brother.
So you heard it. And after that exchange, this dude who used to go by the name Ishmael Bey, B-E-Y, and also Ishmael Allah, maybe actually the full name is Ishmael Allah Bey, right? He is a Moor, a self-proclaimed Moor, a follower of the Moorish doctrine, a follower of Noble Drew Ali. Noble Drew Ali married a 12-year-old girl and got her pregnant at 14 years old, but that's just in passing. Tariq Nasheed shared that on his private social network, X, formerly known as Twitter. And he's that guy, Ishmael, that former Amen Ra Squad member. He's also a self-proclaimed 5%er. So he is both Moorish and 5%er, or let's say member or follower of the nation of gods and earth. Okay? So after this exchange that we had, my videos started getting flagged. People were leaving xenophobic comments, disrespectful comments, and I lost 2 channels, one with 4,000 subscribers, the other one with 3,000 subscribers. Within a week or two, I lost 7,000 subscribers just because the guy lied publicly, live on air. But now it's way more difficult to get some channels deleted. And you have seen Filthy Frankie Sanetta all in his feelings because he himself flagged some video. He's broke, bold-headed, Wi-Fi wife jump off. Napashida tried to do some copyright claims as well. Then they got one of their servants called Poom Poom Smash Rockwell, who tried to fly and give me some copyright strike. And he also went to the Superior Court of California to file a restraining order against me. Can you even imagine how far some people would take it, right? So you have seen Sanetta backing down. He backed down. Now, this Ishmael Bey, back in the Blog Talk Radio, and I don't know if Blog Talk Radio still operates, but Christian Prince got, to speak with them on the panel, for lack of better words. And he said that in the Quran, he mentioned a passage, and he said, black slaves. And if you go on my channel, and you type in Christian Prince, you will find a video when I refuted him because the passage that he mentioned in the Quran does not say black slaves. And then you will hear when I call his program, the dude called Christian Prince, and we spoke for about an hour, maybe more. Because he responded to me and he was all over the place. He would not admit that he made a mistake. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, if you make a mistake, it's just easier to admit that you made a mistake. Yesterday when I spoke, at one point I told Mutaz that I made a mistake. Some people have an insane ego and they will not admit that they made a mistake. So Christian Prince was live and I called and we spoke. And instead of admitting that he made a mistake, he was trying to challenge me and question me on many other things. So these tactics of Christian apologists will help you all. And I'm sorry if I don't read all the comments. You can see I'm driving, but I'm going to stop soon. So keep the comments going. And if anybody want to get on the panel, you do have the link. So the Christian Prince also mentioned the Dead Sea Scrolls when I asked him for records of Jesus. And at one point he was like, what do you believe in? Now, Christian Prince also made fun of my name. He also made fun of my name. He got disrespectful. And Christian Prince dared me, challenged me to speak negatively about Prophet Muhammad. Now, he is anonymous and unidentified. There will be no repercussions if he does it. But I am not anonymous and unidentified. So do not fall for some of their traps, sorry. You see? Now, Christian Prince was so hurt that he accused me of being a Muslim. And I'm not a Muslim, and I'm not a Christian. So he said, well, if you are not a Muslim, then say this about Prophet Muhammad. Say that about Prophet Muhammad. You know? And what's funny is that the person who sent me that exchange is someone that used to, follow me, appreciate me online. Because I forgot, I don't remember if Christian Prince deleted that conversation we had because he sounded so bad and horrible, right? And probably I asked for it, but anyway, somebody on the email sent me the download link to the exchange. So I put the exchange up. That same guy who shared that exchange to me, who, was cool with me, even if he doesn't agree with everything, he himself uploaded that exchange with funny titles, and they uploaded several videos with funny titles. And they call me like, different terms. As a matter of fact, if you put Shagandu Kemet and you put Muslim, you will probably see it says some things like, undercover Muslim and stuff like that. I mean, it's so funny, So do not fall for people's trap. You have your stance, they have their stance. They are free to say or do whatever they want. Sometimes they're going to try to bait you. Now, the world is supposed to get better because of the information and the communication tools that we have. In some countries where the laws are not followed so well, where there's so much corruption, right? When there's a lot of extrajudicial activities, killings, imprisonment, right? Some people do hurt themselves over religion, right? So if we make fun of people because of their religion, if we disrespect them because of their religion, we're not making the world a better place. It is totally fine for people to disagree about their belief, about their religion, about their belief system. But those Christian apologists yesterday in the chat and also on the panel, you can see how they were. The British Christian apologist made fun of my name, and then he was even dancing. He was dancing. He started behaving like a fool. And I'm sure he's not proud of it. Now, if you are proud of it, whenever you have time, you can leave a comment on this video, or you can get on the panel anytime I'm live streaming. But if you want to get on the panel, you will have to apologize for making fun of my name. I did not make fun of your name. I did not disrespect you. Okay? I could say his name, but at this point that would be kind of advertisement, but Mutaz was respectful. We had a nice conversation. And I told him that he's welcome. And he appreciated the conversation that we had. So you can see I'm driving, I don't have notes. Okay? Many Abrahamic apologists feel superior because they know they have millions of fellow believers, right? So sometimes they would get disrespectful or condescending because they feel superior. Now, besides some of them feeling superior, many of them, if not most or all of them, believe that they have the truth, that their teaching is true, their belief is true. Therefore, your belief not being the same as theirs. Oh, sorry, somebody was trying to get on the panel. I'm sorry, I didn't see that. I don't. Were you waiting for long, brother? Oh, you're on mute, brother. I don't hear you.
Shit. You can hear me? Can you hear me now?
Did you wait for long? I'm sorry, I didn't notice. Were you waiting for long?
Nah, I didn't wait for long, yo. I didn't wait for long, man. It was almost instant, like 5 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, no,
wow.
5
That
seconds.
was a while. I'm
5
sorry,
seconds.
I didn't notice. Yeah.
Nah, it
minutes.
was 5 minutes, man. Nah.
Oh,
But
I'm sorry about
Shaka, man. Nah, you good.
Yes.
It was 5 seconds, bro. It was 5 seconds. I said minutes, it was seconds. It was fast. But
okay.
Man, Shaka, congrats to you, man. You've been going strong. You've been standing on your square for 20 years, man. 20 years. And people sometimes forget that. You haven't been flip-flopping. You've been keeping it fair with everybody, bro. You don't use any type of tactic that you wouldn't use on your, want people to use on yourself, right? You've been straight up truthful, Shaka. You say it all the time, but I don't think some people really understand it. Maybe think that you're faking, maybe think they can speak for how you think, or think that they know you well, and how you do things. But I don't think folks really understand that it just is what it is. You are how you portray yourself, and you practice that, and you believe in that. And that's what you believe my art is, fairness, justice, these kind of things. You stand on it, man. You stand on it, Shaka. And yeah, bro, you've been. I saw your whole presentation, last night with the Christian, and then I think it was a Muslim brother that hopped up too, right? They ask you similar questions too. They want to know what your faith is before they discuss the matter. I thought that was interesting, Yeah. And that's it, man. That's what I wanted to say, man. Oh, I've been seeing a whole lot, and I just want to say to everybody, Grand Rising. It's good to see y'all. I hope everybody's having a good start to their day, and keep a positive attitude. No matter what you face, try to keep a positive attitude about it. You there? Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me, brother?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you, dude. I can hear you.
Yeah. I changed it to my car's Bluetooth. Yeah, I appreciate you. Thank you, brother, for this encouragement. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? And
more people should come to your platform to debate the issues, debate the facts. I think if people just learn to keep it to the issues and the facts, they will understand. They will see more positivity come out of it. I was sorry to see Judah Nazareth leave, say one thing, and then go on another platform and or his own platform and say something totally different. I mean, it's not a good look, but if that's how he got to do it, that's how he must do it. You know what I'm saying? But it's other people. I think Judah saw there's other people that want to debate you. And it's good for community. It's good for everybody, no matter where you're from, no matter even your background. It's good to have fair debates because, number one, it helps resolve issues. Number two, a lot of people have historical baggage, and they have culture that's intertwined with the religion. You see what I'm saying? So if folks don't have a chance to dialogue fairly, a lot of progress won't happen, man. So I liked it, even though I didn't agree with some of the points and some of that actions that happened. I like the fact that they were willing to hop up on your platform and dialogue with you. You see what I mean? Yeah, no doubt. Fight Doctor, what's up? Yeah, what's up, Fight Doctor? Yeah, Keep up the fight, doctor. Yo, anyway, good. Yo, I just want to say what's up to everybody, man. I'm going to the I'm having a family day with the moms and the kids and stuff like that. Going out to see some nature and stuff like that. So y'all be good today, man.
Yeah, thank you, brother V. Bennett. Now, I'm driving right now, so it's difficult for me to share links, but it's basically V. Bennett, just, V space BENNETT, right? So make sure you subscribe to V. Bennett, all right? But on my timeline, you see many times that I share his stream.
And big up to Andrea and Dre and Jade. Yo, peace. I'm out.
Peace, brother V. Bennett. Thank you. I'm sorry. So anybody who want to get on the panel, you do have the link right there. Now, I don't know how the sound quality is because I moved to my car Bluetooth, So maybe it's not as loud as it was previously. So hold on. Yes, sir, I will keep on fighting the good fight. Yes. So yesterday there was a discussion of this Christian apologist. I think that's where I was. Yeah, so some apologists, Abrahamic apologists, not just Christian apologists, Muslim apologists as well, some of them feel superior, and some of them, because they believe, and believing is not knowing, right? Because they believe that their teaching is truth, that it is factual. If you don't have the same teaching or same belief, then yours is not factual, right? But then when we had a discussion yesterday, we saw how weak their stance was. Because many times you heard them talking about evidence, right? And they came up with a guy called Ron Wyatt. Now, he has passed away. If I'm not mistaken, that's what I read on Wikipedia. At one point, he was even labeled an archaeologist, if I'm not mistaken, by one of these Christian apologists. And he was not an archaeologist. It's not the end of the world. But if you go on Wikipedia and you type in RON space, and I think his last name is WYATT, Ron Wyatt, right? But I've shared the link yesterday in the chat. It says that his claims are not even accepted by scientists and even by biblical scholars. That's Now, yesterday we've seen, according to the Christian apologist, the Ark of Covenant. Can you even believe it? I mean, we are in 2024. We are in 2024. And those people in the chat had the nerve to try to make fun of us. And they are believing that this artifact that they showed is the Ark of Covenant. And when I ask, is there any PhD that says that this is the Ark of Covenant? Then all of a sudden, those Christian apologists were denying all of a sudden the validity, the skills, the what's the name again? The credentials of PhDs, right? Now, Mutaz was respectful. He was respectful. We had a nice conversation from the beginning till the end. But Mutaz gave an example. That's one of the Christian apologists who got on the panel yesterday. He gave an example of, well, those doctors, and I forgot exactly what the question was, but he was asking about, I'm paraphrasing, but why should we rely on doctors if some people have sickness, or something like to the effect of if, there are still some sickness that exists, or not all sicknesses are, out of the way. But once again, I'm paraphrasing. You can go to the video. You will see, I'm not known for lying. I don't make things up, right? So that's one of the tactics of apologists, right? Now, some people may call that moving the goalpost, but just over their personal belief, right? Now, they have the nerve to invalidate or diminish the skill set, the credentials, basically the work of PhDs. And at this point, it is sad. At this point, it is sad. You see? Now, I will stop soon, so I'll be able to read, the comments. So, one of the tactics of Christian apologists or apologists, period, whether they are Muslim apologists or Christian apologists, is to make you angry. To make you angry, right? So that you will say some things that they can use against you, or that you will appear, as somebody that gets excited, that cannot have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the tactics. So try to remain calm, and whoever you are, if you are not anonymous and unidentified, you don't need to put so much effort with people who are anonymous and unidentified. Because sometimes people will use anonymous and unidentified people as crash dummies. They will send them to make the craziest claims, like the Ark of Covenant. So, if Moses existed, he lived sometime around 1500 BC to 1300 BC. Some people may argue that he was around 1200 BC, right? But if Moses existed, then he was 1,000 years before the Common Era, before the birth of Jesus Christ. But when we were asking for record that mentions Moses, we were told about records written 1,000 years after Moses' lifetime. That's far from contemporaneous. If it's a millennia after the person was supposed to have existed, we are far from a record during his lifetime. But those Christian apologists yesterday, they have learned. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know something, feel free to say, I don't know. It's not bad. It's not wrong to say, I don't know. Actually, saying, I don't know, is one of the best things you can say, particularly if you're having a dialogue or a debate. It's better to say, I don't know, rather than make things up. And yesterday we heard some things that were made up. And I said it at some point, respectfully. It's fine. You can say, I don't know. I'm going to look it up. I'm going to look for it. But at some point when I was asking them if they can name or show a single record that mentions Moses during his lifetime, same question for Jesus Christ during his lifetime, they said yes. But then they were not able to deliver. You can say, not at this point, no, but I will look for it. Now, you can all see the difference when people use a webcam, because there you can see when they are looking online. Some people will do the typical quote-unquote Google scholarship. Others will do the chat GTP scholarship. There are many people, they rely on chat GTP and they repeat what they read. They did not research. They did not read any book. They just type this. Sometimes they will rely on what's written on chat GTP. Sometimes they will rely on discussions that took place on websites like Reddit, REDDIT. There are many discussions about religion, about history that took place on those websites. And many people copy and paste what they read or what they saw on these websites, right? Or ChatGPT, and they copy it. They copy it and they paste it in the chat, or they just read it. And as a matter of fact, the British Christian apologist yesterday at one point asked me, if there are records of some people from ancient Egypt, and he said 2,000 years. Now, some of you may have wondered why I wanted him to be specific, because if he said 2,000 years, that's not clear. I wanted to know if he meant 2,000 years ago or 2,000 BC, 2,000 years ago or 2,000 years BC, right? And then after a while, I realized that he just repeated something that was in the chat. And that's how it was in the chat, right? So I did show him some records. And that's when I showed the records in the Louvre Museum, in the British Museum, and those records of Amenhotep III and Nebamun and his family, they show ancient Egyptians. And you notice, hold on, I'm gonna,
I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Now I can go through the comments. I'm no longer driving. So, JTV wrote, very worrying how so many of our people share the oppressor's view. V. Bennett first wrote, Shaka been standing on his square for decades, and the rest of us should consider doing the same. Right, doctor is in the place to be. Andrea Burnett also. V. Bennett added, this is why I continue to rock with Shaka and not go on someone else's platform and talk bad about him, because he used the same methodology in approaching all issues. He uses the same methodology with approaching all people. It's scientific and fair. Andrea Burnett wrote, that's why their computers were so slow. They couldn't keep with all the BS coming out their mouth. V. Bennett agrees with Andrea. So, I showed some record from ancient Egypt where we have Amenhotep III. And actually, the painting of Amenhotep III, the British Christian apologist asked me, is that paper? Danny Williams is in the place to be. And he was trying to make fun. I think at one point he even asked if I understand English. So I just told him that, you know, the paintings are not done only on paper. Maybe he didn't know that, you know. So Amenhotep III lived circa 1300 BC, 1300 BC, BCE, before the Common Era, or BC, before Christ, depending on how you want to go about it, right? Then I also showed a painting from the tomb of Tutankhamen, or King Tut. as they call him or nickname him in America, in the US mainly, right? And I showed other artifacts, right? I think Neba Moon was circa 1350 BCE, right? So he learned that we have records. At one point, he may have asked 2000 BC. I don't have that handy. But look at this. Marcus wrote, Judenates sold us out. I was looking for a discovery. There's been a recent discovery. And Marcus is, if I'm not mistaken, a Hebrew Israelite. Can you confirm that, brother Marcus? You are either a Hebrew or Israelite or Hebrew Israelite. Can you confirm that? I have a lot of great discussion with Hebrew Israelites. To real is a Hebrew Israelite. You know, we can be cool even in disagreement. You know, but Judenates, oh, he lost it. He lost it. He basically went against some museum artifact. Yes, Marcus is indeed a Hebrew Israelite. You know. So they have made some discovery recently. Donnie wrote, Judah is out of his African mind. They have made some discovery, and if I'm not mistaken, it's some sort of noble, and I think it is circa 2000 BC, right? I was looking for it briefly. You know what? I may be able to tell you the name of that noble. There's a noble and his wife, right? Let me look for it briefly. Hold on. Let me look for it. Sened Neb F. Okay, I found it. So I'm going to share the link in the chat. However, I think they made a mistake with the name of the person. You have the link here. Now, I don't know that website, but if you put the noble's name, apparently it's a priest. They wrote that his name is Sened. Hold on. On that article, they wrote that his name is Sened Neb F. Now they put F, but don't worry, you know, it's the horned viper, you know, which is the sound, the F sound, you know. But I think it's actually Seneb Neb F, okay? And his wife is called Edith. you can go on that link. This is, if I'm not mistaken, 2000 BC, over 2000 BC. So this is 4,000 years ago, right? This is a very recent discovery, right? Many websites have talked about it. Now, look at the person and tell me if it's not the typical black ancient Egyptians that we've been seeing, right? But things like that don't really make so much of the news. People will rather deal with the Ark of Covenant by someone who is not accepted by scientists and even biblical scholars, you know? And when that discovery was made, I thought about dealing with it, but you've seen all the attacks, and I have to respond and reply to some people, you know, not to go back and forth with them, but just to set the record straight, right? A lot of those people who attack me, they make a living sharing misinformation, right? So remember that you can support me, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, you know, because yesterday you saw me standing firm against so many people who made fun of us, who disrespected us. Now, these black ancient Egyptians that I've shown, right? You read what they wrote. One of them wrote that the ancient Egyptians were half caste. And in England, that's a term that is equivalent to what in America you call mixed race or biracial, right? Now, one person wrote, oh, it's not Congolese. So now being black is being Congolese. Then there was another term and I forgot, maybe it was Yoruba. So now you have to be Yoruba in order to be black. All over the place. But the majority of them were anonymous and unidentified. So V. Bennett wrote, just to let out some inside information, the Ark of Covenant is located in the bottom of the George Washington Masonic Temple in Alexandria. He's obviously joking. He put LOL. Marquis wrote, I can't believe that are in Rome, VB. Okay, I didn't understand. V. Bennett remarks, if it exists at all, I agree with you, bro. Will be the most logical answer. Hey, Yakanan, how you doing? How you doing? This is another Hebrew Israelite. You know? And one time he wasn't happy about me over what somebody else said, right? And he went on somebody's platform and spread some misinformation. And the same day he went on my platform and he said the record straight. Sometimes we make mistakes. Now, Yakanan, that link that I was looking for yesterday, I don't know if you've seen, but I tagged you in my timeline. I thought that I had embedded the video on my article, right? He wrote, your Islam arguments was weak yesterday. Fine, you have the right to believe that. You want to get on the panel so we can talk about it? Feel free. The link is there. If you go up, you will see the link. Nobody was able to refute my arguments about Islam. And once again, that guy that you named, Sudan Masina, right? The video is on the article. I've put the link of the article, right? It's on the French article. I don't think I've put it in the English article because they are speaking French. He is with the Imam, right? The Algerian Imam. And the Algerian Imam in the video, he uses the word Abiad and he says that it means white. So are you going to say that this Algerian Imam was weak? What those guys have tried to do is called linguistic acrobatics, linguistic gymnastics. Abiad means white. That's the main word that means white in Arabic. Now, I don't know if it's the real Judah Nasra because I'm using my mobile phone, right? But he wrote, see, Marcus, you're a flip-flopper. Now, when the Israelites get on you for supporting pedos, Shaka allows people to talk about my wife and Black Americans. No, Judah Nasra, I did not allow people to talk about your wife. As a matter of fact, when the guy mentioned your wife, and he did not insult her, right? I think he just mentioned that, your wife is not Black, or I forgot exactly. But I did state that I disagree with that. Now, then you insulted him and his family. Then I ended the live stream. And for the record, Judah Nasra, you told your people on your channel that I kicked you out. You lied. I ended the live stream, a different one, right? Now, you get on you for supporting. You wrote, right, that that Israelites get on Marcus for supporting pedos. Is Marcus supporting pedos? Why do you lie? Why do you lie? Now, Yakunan says he cannot jump on right now, but half an hour. Okay, in half an hour, I think I will still be live, So, look at this. Judah Nasra wrote, we see y'all foreigners. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to verify that it is indeed the real Judah Nasra and not somebody else's account. Okay? I can confirm that this is the real Judah Nasra. This is his real account. All right. Now, here he wrote, I'll replay the video. You kicked me off. So now you're lying again. You Hotep dudes are the absolute worst. Now, if you want to talk with me, you have to apologize for calling us polites. You called us gays, polites. Polite is a sexual abuser. He sexually abused a 14-year-old girl. I'm not accusing you of sexually abusing anybody. You're wrong for that. Now, we can talk if you want, but you have to apologize, right? Now, yeah, you wrote, it's me, but I have to verify. Some people use people's profile pictures or avatars, and they use their names, and they go out, so it's best to verify, So, he wrote, and Nandi getting it too. Hey, if your purpose in life is to go against people, then feel free. You know what I'm saying? But Nandi is not supporting rapists and child molesters. She is not, right? Now, V. Bennett wrote, Judah, nobody kicked you all. I presume he meant to type, nobody kicked you at all. And why you all have so many problems with each other, if it's about foreigners, man, you agree xenophobia is whack. Now, Yakanan wrote, the Imam said Abiyad is never used to describe a white person, but a pure person. Now, Yakanan, when Prophet Muhammad is described as a white man, when they describe his white cheek, when they describe his white leg, when they describe his white belly or abdomen, is there any such thing as a pure abdomen? Is there any such thing as a pure cheek? Is there any such thing as a pure arm? You just believe the linguistic acrobatics and the linguistic gymnastics. You see what I'm saying? And you have the right to, right? So red is used for Persians and Romans. They all agree, yet you're saying different. Who's all? A-double-L. Who's they all agree? But whenever you're ready, you can get on the panel. Marcus or Judenaz, Sanetta, and right, it's common sense. And you flip-flopping. V. Bennett wrote, Judah, no one kicked you off. Marcus wrote, righteousness is righteousness, Judah. Judah Nasra wrote, V. Bennett, Shaka saw that account talking about my wife. When I struck back, he let me go so that he can't complain about people doing it to him. Now, what's interesting is that Judah Nasra is talking about something that took place probably a week or two ago, if not more. You see, you have to keep it real, Judah Nasra. Okay? So if you want to talk with me, get on the panel, Judah Nasra. Get on the panel, right? Just get on the panel. But you will have to apologize for calling us polite. You basically accuse us of being some sexual abusers. And you know that's wrong. Because maybe you are bipolar, but you have a problem with anger. You get angry, you insult people's families, right? You lie, and then you calm down, right? So maybe you have calmed down now, and we can talk. We can dialogue, even if we disagree. I never accuse you of being a sexual abuser. That's what you did towards us. Am I lying? Bibena wrote, Judah, are you scared to keep your word about the debate or not? No. The debate, no. Brother V. Bennett, I told you. If there is a debate, I'm the one that will have to propose. You know what I'm saying? Because he's going to use that again to act like I'm not prepared to debate him. You know what I'm saying? And I propose he's not ready yet. He needs time. So we'll see later on, you know? So seems like you're avoiding the debate with Shaka. I don't blame you because Shaka is probably the best debater in that sector. Judah Nasra, I didn't say Sanetta was right. I'm saying y'all pick and choose. I am an Israelite, not a fanboy. When Sai is wrong, I get him. But y'all quiet about Shug and Ben Weasel. No, his name is Ben Diesel. There's no need to mispronounce his name. What if we mispronounce your name? Ben Diesel actually said that there was a 2-year difference between him and the lady, right? Now, if you want to address Uncle Shug, feel free. Feel free. Does Uncle Shug have a case? Has he been found guilty of sexual abuse or rape or anything else? Now, he said, if I'm not mistaken, that there was a 3-year difference. And he said that the girl lied about her age, that he met her in the club for adults only, 18 and over, right? So if you are lied on, people are going to blame you. But feel free, you can address anything you like. Yochanan wrote, Judah, you're trying to kick it with Sanetta again? I miss your last live. Is he trying, Judah Nasra, you trying to kick it with Sanetta now? Are you flip-flopping, Judah Nasra? For real? Dang. Say it and so. Vibene wrote, Judah, anyone talking about your family is wrong. I don't do it, but I'm going to let you and Shaka dialogue. At least you're here. Judah wrote, Vibene, everybody's seen me offer the debate, and if I lose, I'll come to Kemet. Man, please, you never come to Kemet. You have your belief system, and you will most likely keep it until the rest of your days. And you are free to do so, right? Shaka don't want to debate me. He's scared. You know, it's funny. Yesterday, I proposed that we debate today, and you said you're busy, right? And here you are right there in the chat, talking smart, right? You're no longer busy now. You have all the time. When you are ready, feel free to holler at me. But I'm the one who will decide if I'll debate you. But we can dialogue anytime. It looks like you need a come up, right? That's what it looks like to me. Yakanan wrote, it's a Persian hadith. Yakanan, you know, it's best for you to get on the panel because you are repeating all this stuff. Now, Imam Bukhari was Persian, according to what many people say. What difference does it make? It is considered the most reliable collection of hadith. So what are you getting with that? What are you getting with that? And then he wrote, not Arab. The Arab scholars agree. Okay, please tell me which scholar, which Arab scholar agrees that Prophet Muhammad was black. Please go ahead. Please, Yakanan. Which Arab scholars agree that Prophet Muhammad was black? Marcus or Judah Nas, just don't be fooled by Sanetta and his tricks. Bibenet or Judah, have you ever talked about anybody's family? If so, then just hit the reset and move forward. Judah Nasra wrote, I have to let you go equals when I strike back. That's ma'at, that's fair and balanced. Judah Nasra, you cannot get on the panel now. Are you scared? You don't have any power or courage? Yahweh, Elohim, Adonai does not give you courage and strength. You cannot hit the link to get on the panel. Let me share the link again. And anybody can hit the link. In the meantime, I will read the comments. Judah Nasra is scared. And everybody can see that. And it's not the first time. Boom. I've put the link. You see that? Get on the panel, but use a webcam. So let me continue with the comments. I have to keep track on them. Bibena wrote, hop on the panel, Judah, and dialogue fairly. Judah! Judah! You looking scared. Marcus wrote, Sanetta don't care about you, Judah. Judah wrote, nah, you can block me or whatever y'all do. Did I say that I'm going to block you? Judah, did you drink alcohol? Are you drunk? You overtalk people, lie, and put people in the back for nothing. I don't need to bow down to nobody. I have my own platform. Do you want to dialogue, yes or no? If you want to dialogue, get on the panel. You look scared. That's why you remain in the chat. Right? Now, you know you were wrong because the British Museum's description says that it's not two men having intercourse. It is a man and a woman. Were you wrong or not? Or are you going to say that the British Museum was wrong? The other artifact that you've shown, right? I quoted a PhD that says that it is Hatshepsut and Senenmut, a man and a woman, but you said that there were two men. So were you wrong, or was that PhD wrong? And it's not only that PhD who said that it is an intercourse between a man and a woman. Now, okay, there it is. There it is. Judah Nasra, how are you? Can you hear me? Okay.
My little boy's behind me sleeping.
Okay, I understand. I'm going to put the volume low. Now, Judah Nasra, you should apologize for calling us polite. Don't you agree?
No.
Okay, when you call us polite, what does it mean?
You're into a weird fake comedic movement, which is Malachi Z. York weirdo mess. And you know you can't practice ma'at because you don't have a pharaoh unless you mean Tamara Sweeta. That's what I mean. I'm not saying y'all out doing nothing to children. You know what I mean.
Okay, didn't you call us gays?
No, see, you're lying again. I tell y'all Hotep dudes can't tell the truth. I did not call you gay.
It's a question. I played
Sir,
you.
You know I didn't call you. This is what I'm talking about. You can't have a dialogue with y'all Satanists because y'all would start lying. I didn't call
Satanists. You. So we are Satanists now.
You're not a Satanist.
Is that a question? No, I'm not a Satanist. Are you saying that I'm a Satanist?
Yes, you're a Satanist. Do you know what Satanism is?
Judah Nasra, are you drunk?
What is Satanism? Do you know what Satanism is?
Satanism is people who follow Satan.
No, it's not. That's not the meaning of Satanism. Do you know what Satanism is? Satanism is people who are enemies of God. That's what it means.
Are you a Satanist?
When the Most High says do this and you do the opposite, you become an adversary. That's Satan.
Listen, Judah Nasra, you called me gay. You said you gay. I played you.
I did not.
You called us
lying again. I did not call you gay. See what I'm saying? There's no point in coming over here. Y'all can't tell the truth.
Okay. Okay. So okay, just to be clear then, did you accuse us of being sexual abusers or molesters or rapists?
No, I did
Good.
not.
Okay. Okay. Feel free then.
I said the doctrine y'all in, this fake Hotep, Kemet, fake Pan-Africanist stuff is nothing but a cover for deviance. And I'm gonna keep saying that because I'm the first person that came on YouTube and exposed it. And now everybody's starting to see it.
Well, your Bible allows rape, and you have no problem with that. So if you call that real, you can call it real, right?
See?
But
you just lied again. I told you already that when it says they are found, you just ignore that to steer a narrative, which means lying is another form of Satanism. You know it says they are found. I told you this 5 times, and you just keep going right back to push a satanic lie narrative because you don't like the Bible because you're into Satanism. Don't worry, everybody else is this too. Brother Polite, Shaka Amos, all of them are all Satanists. They're all against God and love the devil. You know idolatry is Satanism. You know that.
Now, are you trying to be cool? Are you cool with Sanetta again now?
No, what do you mean? Am I cool with him? I was never enemies
It's a
with him.
question. It's a question. I'm not allowed to ask questions.
Wait a minute. You just got off the Satanism because you got busted on that. Now am I cool with Sanetta? I was never enemies with him.
Oh, okay. Are you cool with Sanetta? Yes or no?
Define cool.
Now we need to do English lessons.
Yes, we do.
Right?
Because
fuck Sanetta. Fuck Sanetta. Sanetta is a bitch.
Sir, y'all play satanic word games, and y'all can't play that with me because I understand etymology. So, right now, when you say a word, I'm gonna make sure that you are clear in what you're saying because y'all play games, and I'm just too smart for that. I speak 4 languages. I know how to play the game. What do you mean?
You know, brother. Cool means okay, like in good terms. Sanetta called your God a bitch to your face.
Yeah.
Right? And so you are a Satanist then.
Wait a minute.
You are a Satanist because you called your God a bitch. Let me play it.
The minute they talk about your God, look at what you doing. Acting like a bitch, losing all your emotion. So Sanetta said the God is a bitch. Yes, I said the motherfucker's a bitch. You said.
And here, the other clip, which is 16 seconds long, he said the God of the Bible is a bipolar motherfucker.
There's nothing special about you because you following some spook ass God, some God who we know is narcissistic, who's demonic, who's a goddamn liar, who's bipolar. The God of the Bible is a bipolar motherfucker.
So, are you cool with Sanetta? Yes or no?
Depends on what you mean by cool. And my whole problem with Sanetta is for hold on.
Is Sanetta a Satanist? Yes or no?
Yes, he is.
Okay, good. Feel free.
The HOK, most of them that go against the Most High and follow this fake Masonic, white supremacist, so-called fake Pan-Africanist Kemet mess, more science, all that is all satanic. Now look, when Sanetta said that, and I clapped back at Sanetta, what did you do? You blame me. Oh, you didn't do that, Shaka? When Sanetta said that, and I flipped out, and I said some things I shouldn't have said, you didn't say, oh, well, Junior, you know what? Even though you shouldn't have said that, Sanetta was wrong because that's Satanism. No, you didn't mention anything about him blaspheming the Most High. You only got at me for clapping back at him, saying things I shouldn't have said, and I admit, I shouldn't have said that. And
there we go. Something you shouldn't have said. You wished death on him and his family, and you wish that his daughter gets raped. That's why I expressed my disagreement. All right. So what are you trying to blame me for?
No, because again, see what I'm saying? Y'all Satanists. What's good is bad, and what's bad is good to y'all.
You didn't ask her.
See what I'm saying? This is why I don't come over here because y'all Satanists. You act like you don't understand English. You speak English. You know he said what he said about the Most High. You just played it. Now, when I struck back, the first thing you did was point the finger at me. You didn't say nothing about what he said for my response. That's called being a hypocrite and a demon.
Sanetta. Fuck Sanetta. Sanetta is a bitch. Sanetta spoke sexually about my 3-year-old daughter publicly live on air. Jabari Osase has no problem with that, right? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm insulting Sanetta. I'm not insulting his family members. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Now, be respectful, Judah Nasra. You have the right to disagree with me, but you don't need to call me a Satanist.
I told Sanetta today, I said, Sanetta, it was wrong for you to talk about that man's daughter. Go
today. Hold on. Did you speak with him?
He came on my panel today because Queen's Throne had the pedophiles on the panel. Wait, listen, man. Yeah, I'm almost 50 years old. I'm not a fanboy. Whatever y'all do, I'm not gonna follow y'all, especially if y'all wrong. It don't matter if I'm the only one standing by myself. I'm not gonna follow y'all. Y'all pick and choose who y'all want to fight against. I fight against wrong, no matter who it is. When Sonetter's wrong, I get on Sonetter's neck. But I'm not like y'all. Like y'all, not saying you, but these other people. The Israelites are watching these other cats in the chat. You got two pedophiles up on the panel. They're not saying, "Oh man, how come Queen Stone ain't getting on them?" So then we look at it like, "Oh, so they're just trying to get clicks and views. They don't care about children." And these dudes got babies. So,
Now.
So wait, because you have a personal issue with Sonnetter. I'm supposed to have a personal issue with Sonnetter.
No. Chedi, Sonnetter has been defending, promoting, and supporting rapists and child molesters for years. Is that true or it's not true?
That's true.
Okay, fine. Now, he's on tape defending Malachi York, who raped boys and girls, sodomized them, gave them STDs, chlamydia, and herpes, right? And he forced a 5-year-old girl to perform sexual acts on her. And that's the guy that you spoke with on your panel. Don't you see something wrong there?
First of all, I didn't hear him say that. For one, I'm not saying you're lying.
And you didn't hear Sonnetter. You didn't hear Sonnetter defending Malachi York.
That's what I'm talking about, man. You try to invite me up and then try to like sum me. You can't do it, sir. I've been in the game too long for that. It's just that's why cats be flagging and doing that little weird stuff. You're not going to beat me doing devilism. You're not. You have to be upright to beat me. Satan isn't making it work. Now, when Sonnetter is doing that with the people who are doing that, he's wrong. And I told him that. I don't bite my tongue. I'm not here to kiss Sonnetter behind.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna share the link, right? So you're saying you didn't see Sonnetter defending Malachi York, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. I didn't see it.
And
if he did, he's wrong. You ain't gotta play it. If he said it, then he's wrong.
No, it's not if he said it. Listen, check this out. I'm gonna play that clip where he admits that he defended Malachi York, but he's claiming he wasn't 10 minutes straight.
Family, real quick. I did not defend Dr. Malachi York 10 minutes straight. What the dumb fool don't understand is that Suge edited the video to make it long.
So he's on tape admitting that he defended Malachi York, but he's just claiming that it wasn't for 10 minutes long. That Suge made the video longer, which is laughable because we can see him talking with Hassan Campbell, aka Papi, right, from the Bronx, right? So obviously, if Suge edited the video, it means the video was actually longer. But then he edited it, and then it became shorter. So not only Sonnetter is on tape defending a serial rapist, Sonnetter is on tape calling Polite powerful. Now, you kept talking about Polite, right? Now, maybe you're going to say you didn't hear Sonnetter calling Polite powerful, right? So I'm just going to play.
I heard that.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, you heard that? Okay. So the guy who's on tape defending a serial rapist called Sonnetter. Now, Sonnetter, just to make sure that you avoid any confusion, Sonnetter, who is on tape defending the serial rapist Malachi York, Sonnetter is on tape calling the sexual abuser Polite powerful. That's the guy that you have no problem speaking with. Are you serious?
Wait, didn't you just say that my God condones grape? So you're just
I said the Bible. The Bible.
I heard what you said. Do you see how I'm saying? That's how the Most High works. He makes you fall on your own sword. So you got these buffoons in the chat. The person you're listening to.
What second, please, Judah?
I'll just hop off and go on my own channel if you're gonna keep cutting me off, sir.
No, hold on.
You know how I get
hear
down.
Me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Marquis,
wait a minute.
Can you please use the webcam, Marquis?
I'm gonna hop off and I'm gonna air you
One
out.
second.
That's how it goes. All right.
One second.
You want to be a demon? No problem. I'm a demon hunter.
Okay, he's gone. Marquis, can you use the webcam, please? Thank you very much. Feel free to speak, Marquis.
Now, I'm in the bed. My bad, y'all.
No problem.
Okay. Everybody want to use this Dr. York, Malachi. Malachi did not just use Egyptian either. It's a Nubian Moors. It's a Nubian Hebrews. It's a Nubian Muslims. All right. So we can't just keep using Malachi when he used all of the religions. Okay. Two, I don't fuck with Sarnetta. Period. I don't mess with dude at all. It's too obvious that he's affiliated with too much of pedophilia. They just surrounded him completely. I'm not gonna mention no names. This is common sense, Judah. What I said was Judah sold us out. You ain't snapping on Sarnetta earlier, but you snapping on Shaka. You see, you have a problem with people's beliefs. My thing is, if the belief making a person a better person, oh well. So let's go to this Hebrew that you so-called supposed to be. It's all about righteousness, period. We don't have to go through scriptures or none of that. It's about righteousness, period. Following the laws, the dietary laws. All right? That book was written and it went through stages. From Moses to Solomon to Jesus. So it went through stages. This is 2024. You take what you can out the book and it's supposed to make you a better man. I'm saying about Sarnetta, you didn't argue with Sarnetta on that feed today. It sounded like you just with Sarnetta. Sarnetta disrespected the shit out you. Period. People that he don't even know he disrespected shit out of. Alright? I'm sorry for cursing whatever y'all, but I just had to
No, it's okay. Feel free.
And you said describe what's cool. It's only one definition to define. Well, it's two definitions to define cool. You're cold, or you're cool with this person automatically. I don't see how you guys can let somebody disrespect you to the fullest. In my streets, where I'm from St. Louis, you can't talk shit to me and think everything is just gonna be cool. You talked about my wife. I'm talking about you, Judah. And put myself in your shoes. He talked about your wife. I heard him say some weird shit about your children. Oh, we're cool. Cool like what? Is he paying you? You know what I'm saying? It just don't make sense. Now you want to go live and say what you want to say. You calling people they devils. They worship Egypt and they devils. That's a lie. I'm an Israelite.
Hold on, Marcus. There's some TV in your background. I don't know if you can maybe I don't know if you can maybe put the volume down or maybe change room.
I'm finna cut it down.
Yeah, thank you.
Calling people devils. And Judah, you're a funny guy. You'll say some things and you be lying too. You be exaggerating, bruh. It's now nan time I seen Shaka or V Bennett just habitually just lie. I don't know what's wrong with you mentally, but you need to get out of that dogma that you are in. And you need to read that book correctly. All right? They back and forth in Egypt. Jesus went to Egypt to be saved. He is talking to doctors in the temples in Egypt when his mother was looking for him. You still in this dogma. You still in this Israelite camp stuff. You need to get out of it and read that book carefully, bro. That's all I wanted to say, y'all.
Yeah, that's peace. And everybody can feel free. Now, Yakanan wrote that Judah went live on his channel right now. I mean, it is what it is, but it's amazing. I didn't know that he had Sarnetta on his panel. I mean, and Sarnetta's wife, Napasha Da, has been going against Judah Nasra and Judah Nasra's wife. As a matter of fact, if you go on Napasha Da's channel, unless you removed it recently, right? Anybody can go now. And people are, I'm driving, so I cannot share my screen, right? But if you go on her timeline, you will see a picture of Judah Nasra and his wife. So Judah Nasra has no problem with Sanada's wife disrespecting him and his wife publicly, right? Now Yakanan wrote, Shaka, you're about to get disrespected hard now. Judah is a yes man for Sanada. It is what it is. He can insult me, he can lie, he can do what he wants, but he looks bad now. And you see, yourself, you are a Hebrew Israelite. Marquis is a Hebrew Israelite, right? And both of you are speaking against his bad behavior. He even tried to blame me, as you heard, saying that I went in on him. And he admitted that he was wrong. He wished the death of Sanada and his family, and he wished that Sanada's daughter gets, the R word, like people say, And I disagreed with them, and he admitted that he was wrong about that. That doesn't mean that I'm cool with Filthy Frankie, but I ain't down with disrespecting family members. Has nothing to do with that. So he can do what he wants, but he's looking bad right now, Now, V. Bennett wrote, these folks can't help but to support Sanada and his words and actions, But Sanada is desperate. Sanada is desperate, so he's going to try to use anybody he can. Because Sanada is a bitch. Sanada will not hit my link. He will not speak with me. You see? Because he is a bitch. Sanada is a bitch. And I'm sorry for the profanity, but it needs to be said. You see? Sanada spoke sexually about my daughter live on air. Sanada insulted my family members, my mother, my children, right? And I never said a single lie about Sanada. So now he's looking for a crew. He's looking for a team. Sanada even said that Jabari Osase is scared of me. I have that on tape. Now, Yakanan wrote, I'm going over there. He probably going to diss my children too. Well, let me say this. At some point, there's some people who don't need the attention. You see? At some point, like if you go there, it's going to be one more viewer. If you type something in the chat, it's going to be an opportunity for him to have content. And he is clearly negative. You heard him calling me/us Satanist. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. Right? He says that he did not call us gays. I played him yesterday. He said, you gay. And there's many other instances, right? He or anybody else, whether they are atheist or Christian or Muslim or Hebrew Israelites or Jewish or Jews or Hebrews, anybody have the right to disagree with Kemet and Ma'at. Everybody have the right to disagree with that, right? But there's no need to be disrespectful. You see? So we are going to do well because the people who follow Sanada, they are participating in this era of madness. You see? But we are going in a good direction because we are having dialogue. Whether we agree or disagree, we respect each other and we speak about what we agree upon and what we disagree about. You understand what I'm saying? And that's lovely. And I'm thanking you, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, regardless of your affiliation, regardless if you are an atheist, if you are a Christian, if you are a Muslim, if you are a Hebrew or Jew, I'm thanking you for having the sense to having dialogue and not being disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Because unfortunately, Sanada is on tape defending a serial rapist called Malachi York. Sanada is on tape calling a sexual abuser, Michael Nowak Jr., known as Brother Polite, calling him powerful, right? Sanada never disrespected Malachi York. He's not calling Malachi, he's not saying that what Malachi York did was rape, but he had no problem saying that what Elijah Muhammad did was rape. Elijah Muhammad was not found guilty, but Malachi York was found guilty. Brother Polite was found guilty. So it looks like Sanada is an Nubian. And you see, I told you Sanada is hurt. You see, I don't know if I made a mistake, but it looks like Sanada is a Nubian. He is very hurt because people can see that Sanetta is protecting not only the Nubians, but Malachi York and Polite. Even Tazariak went against Sanetta because he heard Sanetta say, "You never know," when he was asked if he will interview Polite after Polite gets out of prison. Can you believe that? So it looks like Sanetta is in Wabian. It looks like Sanetta is in Wabian. Sanetta is fake. Sanetta have been, and Judah Nasra agreed with me. I asked him. He agreed with me. Sanetta has been defending, promoting, and supporting rapists and child molesters for years. How many other channels do you know do that? Now Sanetta is trying to deflect by talking about other people. Where's the paperwork? Where's the paperwork? Isn't he the one who claimed that he has paperwork? That he's not talking if there's no paperwork? Now the Hebrew Israelite from the ISUPK that was found guilty and sent to prison for molesting a girl. Did Sanetta show the paperwork? Let me play the clip. How old was the girl? Who is the ISUPK member? Huh?
Polite, if let's say Polite is innocent, he could be a partial victim. You know, maybe he broke up with the girl. Who knows, you know, what happened in that instance. But the only true victim is that girl. So I think that's what we need.
And I think that's being a hypocrite because you have a member of ISUPK who was locked up for child molestation, for rape, or whatever it is, and y'all still support him. Here it is, Polite have not been found guilty, and y'all wouldn't support him. See the double standard?
What
you have
double
a member
standard?
in ISUPK, which y'all support him financially. You put money on his books, but Polite have not been found guilty, and y'all
This how I know you taking a strong. This how I know you take a strong position of Polite's innocence, regardless of waiting till the verdict come, because you keep bringing up the same exact thing, even though I've explained the position dozens of times. How many times do I have to explain the same exact position? So in that instance, the brother took a lie detector.
Even if you explain it, it still remains the same, though, Captain.
No,
you still support
what remains the same?
Guilty.
But what remains the same, though?
That he was found guilty.
Definitely was found guilty, but he also
Polite was not.
All right, so I can put the background music a bit louder because it's so low. Oh, hold on. Okay, so I'm going to read the comment. I'm going to stop shortly. Just going to drop something at my son's mother's house. Well, I'm not going in the house, but my son forgot his keys, so just dropping the keys, and then I'm out. Okay, I'll be right there with you. Okay, just dropping the keys that he forgot, and I'll be right with you. Okay. Drop the keys in the letterbox. I'm gonna send a text message. To let her know. And then I'm on my way back home. Just bear with me. Keep the comments going, and if anybody want to get on the panel, feel free. Yeah. You're gonna send a text message so that she knows the keys are in the mailbox, the letterbox, sorry. One moment. Okay. So I dropped the keys. I'm on my way home now. I dropped the keys. I sent the text message. So I'm so amazed that Sanetta got on Judah Nazareth's panel. He's so desperate. Oh my goodness. And you see, I asked him, are you cool with Sanetta? Now he's like, what do you mean by cool? Now, oh, I don't know if you can hear me. Yeah, I think you can hear me. Now, and he's not the first person who asked that question. Now, people don't know what cool means anymore now. People don't know what cool means anymore now. And that's funny, and that's strange. 2024 will be interesting. 2024 will be interesting. So, let me see what was written so far. You know what? It's a bit difficult for me to go through the comments while I'm driving because it's not like a straight road. So I will review the comments later. Feel free to just holler at me. Now, the new comments, I will see them now because I don't have to scroll up and all that, so keep the comments going or get on the panel if you want to, you know what I'm saying? So I see Marcus wrote, Judah just hate Kemet. That's all. Well, he doesn't. Marcus wrote he doesn't hate Kemet. And that's what's up, And at the end of the day, even if somebody hates Kemet, well, he doesn't have to hate the people who follow Kemet, You know what I'm saying? Me not believing in the Bible doesn't mean that I hate the people who believe in the Bible. Me not believing in the Quran doesn't mean that I hate the people who believe in the Quran, Judah Nazareth has too much negativity. And we can all see that. Even Hebrews will like telling him that. Now, he's been going against Sanetta for I don't know how long, right? When Sanetta got on his panel, did he confront Sanetta about protecting, promoting, defending, and supporting rapists and child molesters? Did he? Marcus wrote, we all have the same enemy in this time of days. Did Judah Nasra confront Sanetta for promoting, supporting, and defending rapists and child molesters for years? Did he do that? The deflection. Sanetta is worried talking about somebody who was lied on, who has no charge, right? And you've seen the guy who has rape charges. I mean, who was not just, oh, hold on, I have to plug it. My battery's going down a bit, hold on. The mighty Hebrew was found guilty. Okay, the mighty Hebrew was found guilty of rape, right? You've seen the pastor that just a couple of days ago, if not yesterday, but it was probably a couple of days ago, 2 days ago, she had the mighty Hebrew on her channel. You have Sanetta on tape asking the mighty Hebrew for a song. So why Sanetta is trying to criticize somebody who was lied upon about the age of the girl, who has no charges, but yet the person that has rape charge, he's cool with him. He promotes a song to use on his channel. Make that make sense. Does that even make sense? No, it doesn't make sense. Now, is there anybody who disagree and think that it makes sense? Right? Okay. If you can hear me well, please type 3 in the chat. If you can hear me well, please. Thank you, JTV. Thank you, Marcus. Okay. So feel free, anything you want to talk about. I'm going to get home, so I will review the comments, But right now, I'm just seeing the new comments. The previous comments, I will have to do that when I get home, Thank you, Sister Andrea. So remember, no matter what topic I address when I'm live, you are all welcome to address any other topic, anything. Donnie B. Williams wrote facts, Shaka, I caught that. So Sanetta is hurt and he's trying to deflect. And when it comes to the Nikki Chanel, right? Sanetta is still not playing the phone conversation between him and Nikki. Right? Sanetta is hurt. And you heard somebody say that he has his back against the wall. So Sanetta will use any weak people available. He will do that. Sanetta is deflecting. Which other YouTube channel defends, promotes, and supports rapists and child molesters? Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, let's congratulate ourselves. We won against the HOK. It's a matter of fact. It's not an opinion, it's a fact.
Because I removed his videos, he think he won. I said, all right, you won.
Sanetta is on tape wishing for the death of Malik Zulu Shabazz and Al Sharpton. Did he apologize, yes or no?
What about these basketball playing niggas like Michael Jordan who could give $1 million to the city? He just came out with new sneakers and I already see the children buying up his sneakers for $100 and something dollars. Jay-Z, rapper ass niggas that been bitched by the white man who could give $1 million to the city. And our children buy his records to hear him call a black woman the bitch. That's right. You know, Dr. Dre, bitch ass niggas, all these niggas giving Giuliani $1 million. All of them together couldn't even give a black church half of the money that they gave. Because you know what it's about? A food paradise. Oh man, just to be accepted. Accepted by them Jews. So that's right. So that them Jews are still, hey, same way. So I say death to all the Negroes that is trying to take our people back into the hands of the slave masters. That's right. Reverend Al Sharpton, the Malik Boo Boo Shabazz, whatever his fucking name is. All of these niggas, the death is going to come to you because judgment is on y'all fucking asses too. That's right.
Marcus wrote, Senator trying to divide and conquer. Then there's the next comment, you know, don't be offended if I don't put it up on the screen, but everybody's free to say or do what they want, you know what I'm saying? But the other person, you know, we spoke yesterday, and it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? So Elijah Muhammad was not charged for rape or anything similar. Anything associated with rape. Elijah Muhammad was not found guilty of rape or anything associated with rape. But Sanada is on tape accusing Elijah Muhammad of rape. Yet we haven't heard Sanada accusing Malachi York of rape. We haven't heard Sanada accusing Brother Polite, Michael Noah Jr. of rape. Does that even make sense? If that makes sense, then type it makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, type it doesn't make sense, right?
He's gonna follow Elijah. That's also child molesting. So he does.
Well, the thing with Elijah, he had sex with teenage secretaries. Some of them were underage, but yes. Then he was not raped.
He said the thing with the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, he had sex with some teenagers and they were underage. So he recognized that they were underage right there. This dumb, stupid nigga. Let's hear him. Watch it, and then watch what he say. He said it was not rape. Why it was not rape? Because he said they gave it to him. So now all of a sudden, a 14-year-old, a 13-year-old, because she opened up to him, you saying it's not rape, nigga? How can a 13 say give consent to that? Come on, nigga. You are exposed.
Drew Ali apparently had some situation with like a 15-year-old girl or something like that, some sort of statutory rape.
Do y'all hear this, nigga? The 14, 13, 15, 16, they were willing to give it to him. So it's not rape. What? It's shenanigans again. We all heard the nigga. Hey, Sarnetta defended Malachi York. Sarnetta defended Malachi York. Well, nigga, you defended Elijah Muhammad. Oh. Statutory rape is not rape? He said because they consented to it, it was not rape. So he's the one that's saying it was not rape. He don't understand that statutory rape is still rape because they cannot consent. A 14-year-old girl can't consent to a 30-something-year-old man. Where is that possible? So listen to this bitch-ass nigga. Pedophile protector. Hold on, man. Did y'all hear that? I would like to hear y'all take on that, man. Hit the link, somebody. Come on in and build, man. Talk to me, man. The fuck? He's here talking about the Honorable Elijah Muhammad is not rape because it's consensual. Because it's consensual sex. Wow. Do y'all hear this shit? My brother, do you know, Israel, that he defended Elijah Muhammad? So he was saying that's not rape. He said that. Because the same thing he said about me. Oh, he defended Malachi York for 10 minutes straight. Listen to this.
They were willing participants. So, see, at the time, I'm not trying to no, check this out. I'm not trying to make excuses for it.
Yes, you are. He said that the girls were willing participants. How can a woman, a young lady underage, consent to having sex, Shaka? How? Where's that at? Let me ask you. Now, if you have a man saying that, yo, man, I know that girl is underage, but she was a willing participant, would you look at him as having pedophilia tendencies?
Oh, now, yeah, absolutely. So I'm not even have to think about this to even worry about if I got to apologize for it later. Absolutely, bro.
These are young girls, bro. These are young girls. Like, for right now, like, what can a 15-year-old girl do for me? He admit that they were underage, but it was not rape. See, what he's trying to play the game is, oh, it was not rape. Some people could call it statutory rape. It's the same goddamn thing. They just say that she's just a minor and can't consent. It's still rape at the end of the day because her brain is not fully developed. So how can she consent to it? Like, come on, man. Come on, bro. I'm going by what you say. I defended Dr. Malachi York for a whole 10 minutes. That's what you said. When the real people know that the video was goddamn edited, where they made it like that.
So Sanetta is in a bad position right now because he's on tape accusing Elijah Muhammad of rape, and I just showed the proof. And he wants to deflect so much his protection of the Nubians, of Malachi York and Brother Polite, that he has no problem defending and promoting people who are anti-nation of Islam. Right? So he betrayed Louis Farrakhan because you've seen the picture of Sanetta, aka Frank Gary, or let's say Frank Gary from Harlem, New York, aka Filthy Frankie, aka Sanetta. You've seen the picture where he is with Farrakhan and he wrote that Farrakhan saved his life. Right? Malik Zulu Shabazz is looking real bad because Malik Zulu Shabazz is acting like he doesn't know. Malik Zulu Shabazz knows for sure. Because Sanetta had Malik Zulu Shabazz on his panel, right? So now Sanetta is promoting, defending, and supporting someone who is clearly anti-Nation of Islam, who said F all Nation of Islam members.
None of us follow Farrakhan over here, man.
Mm-hmm. Because I see what you try to do to Sanetta, right? You try to say that, oh, well, I can say it too. You could tag all the Muslim people too and tell them I said fuck Elijah Muhammad. And yeah, that nigga was a rapist. Fuck all them Nation of Islam niggas. Let them know. Killer B said it.
Yeah.
Hey, you Killer B got to link up for real.
Yeah.
Both of you.
Yeah. He called me today, but I missed his call. I missed the call.
I got to link up.
Looked at the phone and he had a text said, damn, I just called you. He missed the call because I sent him my number.
Okay.
Yeah. Polite is not one-dimensional. You see what I'm saying?
I think Brother Polite is horrible.
He could go into the health. Islam, he would kill Islam. He will tear Islam a new asshole, bro. I'm telling you, he will. Shout out to my man, Mighty Hebrew, in the building, man. Shout out to my goddamn homeboy, Mighty Hebrew. He got mad because I shouted out Killer B. Shout out to Killer B in the building. Shout out to Killer B in the building. Check. So shout out to Killer B, Killer. Shout out to my man, the Mighty Hebrew. Man, shout out to all of y'all, man. Because this is a chump. And with that, we out. Peace. I got to get me a song. Yo, Mighty Hebrew, I need a track for the dumpster. I need a track to take out for the dumpster, brother. Please find something to do. Find me something, brother. Peace. We out.
Now, that honeybee dude keeps making videos about me and live stream about me. And before, when I used to tell people that I wasn't watching, they would, take advantage and just lie comfortably. You know what I'm saying? But let me just say, I don't pay attention to it. Let me word it this way, And the latest one he made, he tagged me. I got the notification by YouTube. And the title is, Tell the People Why I Am an Op. Now, he did that after he saw Young Hero on my panel. So maybe he's hoping that we will dialogue and communicate, because he can see that honeybee dude, that he looks like a fool, right? So maybe now he's trying to be cool, right? The other cat, Rasta man, who said to Sanetta, you and that honeybee dude must link up. He was acting like he was going to go in on me or do something. He sent me some emails and all that. I wasn't replying. He backed down too. You know what I'm saying? So Sanetta has nobody, because by himself, Sanetta is a bitch. So he needs people. He needs backup. See, I'm by myself. I'm driving, chilling. So now, if he can use Judah Nasra, he will. So those who know Judah Nasra, feel free to let him know what's up. Why do you want to have the smoke with me? And I never insulted or disrespected Judah Nasra's family. I never lied on Judah Nasra. I never said a single lie on him, right? So if he wants to go against me, he can. He can do whatever he wants. But that benefits Sanetta, because it's a deflection. Sanetta is uncomfortable. Sanetta is hurt. Sanetta is in his feelings. So he will use any weak people he can. Right? It's that simple. That simple. Remember, there was a time when Queen Stone, Uncle Shug, Sister Nandi, myself, Shakanduku Kemet, Ba'a Forever, B. Bennett, were all going against Sanetta promoting, defending, and supporting rapists and child molesters on his HOK platform. Sanetta was quiet as a bird, crying, quiet. But then you seen that he used the fake advocate to deflect, right? And you have a dude and a lady who allowed the fake advocate to disrespect, slander, and lie on myself and V. Bennett for months. Now, what is the result? What is the result? The dude made a video. He put my name and V. Bennett's name, and he says, Sanetta is the main target. Homie, please. And I will address that. His live stream is 6 hours long, and he plays many clips. So I have to keep going forward when he plays the clips, and then I want to listen to what he says. I already have a few excerpts, right? He got played. The lady got played, and they won't even admit it. They won't even admit it. Oh, now that Sanetta played his son's video dancing provocatively, oh, now Sanetta is the main target. But when he saw that fake advocate Zero X disrespecting V. Bennett and I for months, he said that he didn't know. I made a video. I put his name, I put peace to you. You said you didn't know. Here it is. I tagged him. I forgot if I sent an email, but I don't think I did. But who knows? You know what? Let me see if I sent him an email. It doesn't look like it, you know what I'm saying? But as you can see, I'm driving, it's difficult. But I tagged him, so he knew. He knew. Uncle Shug knew very well that the fake advocate 0x has been disrespecting V Bennett and I for months. Queen Sloan knew as well. As a matter of fact, in one live stream when the fake advocate 0x was going against us, Uncle Shug was in the chat. The title was clearly, let it be known, was clearly showing that she was going against me. And Queen Sloan was in the chat as well. So they knew they had no problem with that. Right? So they did fake the phone. I'm not lying. Am I lying? They won't even admit that they got played. Right? So now Uncle Shug is in his feelings now. Uncle Shug is in his feelings now. Now, I was told that Uncle Shug insulted the sister Angie and the other sister. That's what I was told. But Uncle Shug was not only supporting a woman that lied on V Bennett and I for months, called us gays, called us boyfriends, called us B-A-S N-words, and many other profanities, right? He even sent her a cash app. Can you even make that make sense? Now, not only the fake advocate 0x was disrespecting V Bennett and I, but she was in communication with Sanetta privately on the phone while claiming to sue Sanetta. Make that make sense? But now Uncle Shug is in his feeling, and now it's like Sanetta is the main target. Well, why didn't Uncle Shug tell the fake advocate that Sanetta was the main target when the fake advocate was disrespecting V Bennett and I, lying on us? Uncle Shug got played. Now, I didn't lie on Uncle Shug. I didn't call him names. I didn't use any profanity. Now, Uncle Shug, are you ready to keep it real? Right? What about the fake advocate 0x telling Sanetta that he has every right after he insulted my mother and my children? Uncle Shug, since you want to keep it real, right? Was she right or was she wrong? Right? Right?
So fuck that bitch nigga. Fuck him, his mother, his wife, his so-called girlfriend, and his babies. Fuck him. Give a fuck about that nigga. That's the way I give it back up to him.
And you have every right. That's why I say that's between you and Shaka.
Was she right or was she wrong? Now, being on the phone privately with Sanetta for months while claiming to sue him, was she right or was she wrong? Disrespecting V Bennett and I for months, calling us gays and boyfriends, was she right or was she wrong? Are you keeping it real, Uncle Shug? Are you keeping it real? Right? But anyway, I will play these excerpts when I finish, recording them, and I will address him in due time. But Uncle Shug didn't keep it real. Donnie Williams was actually wrong, liar. Now, Sister Nandy had some words for V Bennett and I. Back then, she had some words for V Bennett and I. She insulted us. I played it, didn't call her name, didn't use any profanity, didn't lie on her, kept it pushing. After that, she gave us props. Recently, when V Bennett said that he's not speaking against Kevin Wesley, right? Because he didn't see any paperwork, right? I didn't see any paperwork. I don't know what Kevin Wesley was found guilty of, right? Sister Nandy went live very recently and had some words for V Bennett. And I think she had some words for myself as well. Same thing. We didn't call her names. We didn't use profanity. We kept it pushing. But this time I didn't play. You know what I'm saying? And the latest live stream of Sister Nandy, or the one before last, right? I think it's the one before last. You can hear the beginning that Sister Nandy spoke positively about V Bennett and I. She said that she had names of people, including V Bennett and I. She said that we stood, you know, on business or on principle, something to that effect. I'm paraphrasing, but you can go and listen to it. You know what I'm saying? So even though she felt some way about us and she had some negative words towards us more than once. Hold on, is it open? Oh, it's open. Okay, I'm gonna grab on here then. Grab something to eat. Now, Donnie Williams wrote she rocked with Tahaka. Hey, I did ask her back then, but to my surprise, Young Herald still has his wrench, and Young Herald went on Sanada's panel. However, I was surprised that Young Herald did mention Tahaka in the chat, and Sister Noble spoke on it. Now, I didn't hear the full thing, but I heard some extra, because you can tell that I don't have enough time to listen to all the live streams. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't make a living doing that, you know? But Tahaka Bey does have sex offender on his paperwork. Now, Marcus wrote Judah tripping, shaking my head. Can you just give us some examples? He wrote, let him cool down. You and me both. I don't understand what you mean, but what do you mean he's tripping? Yeah, so, oh, okay, yeah, Donnie Williams, that's what he meant by you and me both. He wrote that he doesn't have time to catch everything, yeah. Now, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, we're going to get attacked. Prepare yourselves. Because now they are on survival mode, so they will try anything they can. But as long as we stand on truth and principles, then we don't have nothing to worry about. We just have to stand on truth and principle, and that's it. They are on their way out. 50 Frankie is on his way out. And as a matter of fact, you've seen 50 Frankie when he was on that Cube's channel. His blood pressure, his health is in jeopardy. Marcus wrote this division is crazy. No, it's not crazy. Okay, well, I see what you mean. Okay, but we're not responsible for that. You see, we're not responsible for that. We're not causing division. We are doing great. Let's congratulate ourselves. Sanada has over 300,000 subscribers combined. And he's hurt, crying, looking for affiliates, looking for associates. He got Minister Enki back, and Minister Enki called him a pedophile several times. Minister Enki wrote a book against him and his platform. That's how desperate Sanada is. Get in the car, because maybe all the cars passing down may be affecting the sound quality. Ibn wrote, if we stand on principle, we will come out into the light and elevate to the next stage. And coming into the light can be translated as Peret Emheru. And the misnomer is Book of the Dead. Yes, if you look up the misnomer Book of the Dead, you will see that the ancient Egyptians, the inhabitants of Kemet, Remech and Kemet, right? You will see that the name was Peret Em Heru. And Heru is day/light. As a matter of fact, you have the sun disk as a determinative. Well, determinative, you have the sun disk basically, which stands for Ra and stands for Heru as well. So we are doing great. Judah Nasra can do what he wants. It doesn't faze me. Now, what you all can do, brothers and sisters, is invite people to be with us. Why waste time on Judah Nasra's channel and his chat when he went against Saneda for so long and he had Saneda on his platform? Now, who saw Saneda on Judah Nasra's panel? Let me know. Let me know. I didn't see it. I didn't know. I learned about it during this live stream. If Saneda offers money, do you think those guys would say, oh, he offered me money? If Saneda sends them money, Cash App or PayPal, or bank transfer or any other way, or cash hand to hand, do you think they will say he paid me? I don't think they will say that. If Senator offers or promise that they will be on his panel, that they will have some debate, do you think that they will say it? Here's a link to get on the panel. Now, if he gets quiet, you know, I'll cut it a day. But you know what? What I can do, but away from my food, is to go up and see the comments that were left. There were a few. And then I can cut it a day. So Vibene wrote, I hear you, Shaka, about debating. That's what's up. Judah told Marcus, why does he need to care about me? It doesn't matter who it is. I'm going to stand for what's right. If you're going to stand for what's right, then how can you be cool with someone that promotes, defends, and supports rapists and child molesters for years? Someone who went against you and your family, and his wife went against you and your family. Is it what's right? Now, here, Judah Nasra, well, the two girls had children. Of course, they are not going to press charges against the father of their kids. So now, if someone molests or sexually abuse or rape some girls or women, if they have a child by the man, then they don't press charges. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. But that's a deflection attempt of Saneda. Here he wrote, Shaka, stop making excuses. You don't want to debate. You know debates take preparation. Everyone knows it. And what if I don't want to debate? You want to claim victory? You said that you are not prepared. Holler at me when you are prepared. And if I want to, then I will. We have not agreed to anything. I propose, you are not ready. Vibena wrote, Judah, you're missing a lot of you claiming we rock with people, bro. Yakanan wrote, Judah is off his mind. Y'all didn't expect this. Here, Judah wrote, me and Marcus and friends. I'm just being fair. Mighty Hebrew. I presume he meant to write May, M-A-Y. May come on and give his side. I'm fair. All right. Make that make sense. There is a quote summary, and we can see that the mighty Hebrew was found guilty of rape, of involuntary deviant sexual intercourse, or something to that effect. You know, he was found guilty of 6 charges. Judah Nasra looks desperate to me. Now, if you want to have him on your panel to give his side, fine. But why don't you say that Uncle Shu can get on your panel and give his side? Was Uncle Shu found guilty of rape or sexual assault? You see, you are faking the phone, Judah Nasra. You are contradicting yourself. Why? Because Sanetta has that talking point, and you are repeating like a parrot what Sanetta says because you want to be on his good side. Marquis wrote, no, I rock with Queen Throne, Nandi, Shaka. It's all about fuck Sanetta. Here, Judah Nasra wrote, I'm older than you, Shaka. So what? So what? So what? Now, many black people worldwide, including Africa, play on the I'm older than you, so I know better than you. It doesn't work. Why would I allow you to try and mute me and son me? Now, he keeps just complaining, and I ended the live stream. I ended the live stream. Well, my channel bigger than yours. So he says his channel is bigger than mine. Fine. He has less than 1,000 subscribers. I have 21,000 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. It is what it is. And he wrote, I'm the head Israelite. Okay, well, I didn't know that. If you feel that way, it is what it is. Bennett wrote, ha ha ha. Judah lied about artifacts, and even when he's shown, he continues the same lie. Judah Nasra, you lied about an artifact. It's in the British Museum. You are the head Israelite, and you're going to say that the British Museum was wrong? Now, what did Judah Nasra say when he read the description on the British Museum? Then he said, okay, that they were transsexual. Does he say they were transsexual? Now, who said that? Was it on a video or a comment? I think it was a sister. Judah Nasra said, look, there's a penis. Why we don't see the testes? Judah Nasra makes stuff up. If you make a mistake, Judah Nasra, you can just admit it and keep it pushing. Everybody give Judah some respect for hopping up. Marcus, well, we don't have to be friends, but I still support your channel because you are a fellow brother Israelite. Well, that's interesting. I will not support somebody because he's Kemetic or because he follows Ma'at or Kemet, right? That's one mistake that many people make. The most important is a person's character, behavior. If somebody that follows Ma'at and Kemet supports rapists, child molesters, I will not be down with him. But Hebrew Israelites support and follow other Hebrew Israelites, even if they defend rapists and child molesters, or even if they are rapists and child molesters themselves. And I think it's wrong. Yakanan wrote, for real, V. Bennett, dude kept up the lie. V. Bennett wrote, if these fools don't apologize for calling us polites, LOL. V. Bennett wrote, Yakanan, man, he make it hard to be fair. Marcus wrote, you think I will be over there if these guys are Satanists? Yakanan, talking about Judah Nasra, wrote, see, brother is immature, sad. V. Bennett wrote, I am not affiliated to anything connected to Dr. York, LOL. Donnie Williams wrote, Smash Walk Wellington vibes. JTV wrote, Shaka, remember kids there. I don't know why he wrote that, because at one point I said, fuck Sanetta. Sanetta is a bitch, but hey, he comes to the territory. Yakanan is telling Judah Nasra that Sanetta and Judah Nasra are enemies. I mean, were enemies, right? He wrote, Yah was enemies. He spoke of children and wife, Judah. This is crazy. So Sanetta can speak about Judah Nasra's wife and children, and Judah Nasra will still be talking and kicking it, breaking bread with Sanetta. He's free to do what he wants. Ibn wrote, the only person banging on his God and religion is Sanetta, LOL. Ibn wrote, what? LOL. Oh my God. It depends on what you mean by cool. LOL. Well, we know to keep a... Okay, I don't understand what the TRN means. Food distance when somebody leave that answer. Shaka, ask him yes or no. It's difficult to talk with him. He's like, you got me up. Let me speak. He's getting excited. Marcus, when people does not read in the book correctly and in dogma are narcissistic and ego-driven, that's a sin. The Bible went through stages. You cannot be stuck 4,000 years ago. We're only supposed to follow the laws. Bennett wrote, Marcus, I bet Judah scared to debate you also. Now, Yakadan reacted to Judah Nasra when I asked him, are you cool with Sanetta now? And he was like, what do you mean by cool? By cool. So then Yakadan wrote, oh, you guys cool again? Wow. And Bennett wrote, yes, Yakadan. Then Yakadan wrote, this guy is sent here by Sanetta. Trust me. Bennett wrote, Sanetta trusts his God and he don't have any personal issue. LOL. Donnie wrote that he's too old for Judah Nasra's BS. Marcus wrote, checking my head. Then Donnie agreed with Yakanan. Bennett wrote, Yakanan debated the same point and did so effectively without calling anybody here a Satanist. Yakanan wrote, confusion, immaturity, all that. Shaka Judah might just speak of your daughter on this channel too. Bennett wrote, Marcus is absolutely spitting facts. Yakanan wrote, you tell the brother to put a top on. We have modesty laws to keep kosher. Please, brother. There are many Muslims who are professional athletes, like boxers. They don't have any top on. Don't trip, Yakanan. Stop tripping. Right? When people go to the beach, many Muslims don't have any top on. Come on now. Bennett wrote, these folks can't help but to support Sanetta in his words and actions. Bennett wrote, Sanetta and the Nuwabians want to control the other groups using media, and these people help them by continuing to support Sanetta by presenting themselves to him and with him. JTV wrote, oh, hold on, my food is ready. Okay, so JTV wrote, the more we are together, the happier we shall be. And he wrote, c'est la vie. Here. Bennett wrote, anything these people do and say on YouTube is recorded in their own personal histories of themselves. Andrea wrote, in addressing Jade, there has to be a willingness to come together, which would include agreeing to disagree. JTV wrote, absolutely, we must disagree, agree, fight, make up one thing remains with family, and we must respect each other no matter what. Marcus wrote, Sanetta trying to divide and conquer. Bennett wrote, and as Sanetta is setting people to be, as Sanetta is setting people up to be investigating by the popo, and they don't even realize it, he's leading folks into a trap. Marcus wrote, Sanetta is Neil Brown. He's trying to take everybody else down with him. I'm skipping through a few comments, you know. But I noticed that there's some new comments. I got the notification, so I'm going to go through them. Donnie Williams wrote, they can't mess with Kemet, so they always play gay card, not understanding figurative expression. Example, Newt and Geb. Just in video with you and Heru 16 hours ago, I would check out. Yes. So, okay, I went through all the comments. Thank you now, brothers and sisters. Hold on. Here in the chat. You have my Cash App and my PayPal. People are free to use a super chat or super sticker, but they can also use Cash App and PayPal. Now, I prefer PayPal, but there are some charges. If you want to use Cash App, feel free, right? I have a way to receive the money on Cash App. I ain't going to go into details, but I cannot send money on Cash App, right? Because Cash App is not in use in France, okay? Basically, I have somebody in America handling my Cash App. You know what I'm saying? So, feel free to support me, brothers and sisters. We are April 1st. So in 2 weeks, 14 days exactly, it will be 20 years, 2 decades that I have my website, that I've been online sharing the information. I've been standing on truth and principles. I'm not lying on people, right? And yesterday you had an example with some Christian apologists. And not only I stand on my square, but I'm very comfortable. So it is important that you do support. Now, what you can do as well, if you want, brothers and sisters, is become a supporter of this channel. Here's the link to become a supporter. Now, this is optional. It is $3 per month. $3 per month. Out of the $3, YouTube probably takes like $2, so I end up with $1, right? So $3 per month. Let me see. That's $36 per year. Now you can cancel anytime, but $3 per month, that's $36 per year. Many people have paid $40, if not more, for debates on that platform that supports, protects, promotes, and defends rapists and child molesters. For a 1 hour and a half, 2 hour, 3 hour video. And I'm live streaming on a very regular basis. I'm sharing information on a very regular basis. $3 per month is $36 per year. We can all grow together. We can all learn together. Now, it's not an obligation. So I'm thanking everybody, whether they agree or disagree with me, as long as they are respectful. We can dialogue. We can learn together. So I'm going to make my closing remarks. Stay safe, stay healthy. If I'm allowed to by the net channel, I will definitely holler back at you. I don't argue, I state facts. If you're not part of the solution, oh, hold on. Yakanan wrote, I was just over there on Junior channel. Wow. Now, do you want to talk about, you said you would get on the paddle in half an hour, and that was a long time ago. But it's okay if you don't want to. But can you just tell us what makes you say, wow? I'm just curious. I don't think I'm going to listen to it. You know, you made 3 live streams in a row. Now it's the 4th one. Go watch the show, my G. No. He made 4 live streams in a row against me. I don't have that time. Now, if people want to support me, I'm ready. Okay. I will go home, eat, and start a stream. Okay? So I will do that. No, just like give me a thing. You know, like half an hour or something, you know, just so I can eat, you know, my food is ready. So, you know, I'm not far from home, you know. So will you be available in half an hour to an hour? I have to know, you know. Just picking on your family, your father being white, etc. Well, I may play some excerpts just so that it's there for the record. Yes, in an hour. Okay, let's do that then. So just to be clear, you want to talk about Prophet Muhammad being black. Is that correct? I mean, we can talk about anything else, you know? Well, you know what? We're going to talk about anything else. Anything you want. So in an hour, okay? And thank you for telling me that he's talking about my family. Now, if he talks about my father being white, I'm home all day. It's bank holiday here. Yeah, I'm in France too. It's bank holiday or non-working day, like they say in America. So that's a lie, you know, that the honeybee dude said. But besides that, did he disrespect my family members? Did he use profanity? Did he use curse words towards my family? But anyway, in an hour, everybody can holler. Stay safe, stay healthy. If I'm allowed to by the nature, I will definitely holler back at you. I don't argue, I stay fast. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. If you do not think right, you will not act right. If you know better, you will do better. Do I too, do I nature? Hotep. Now, for the record, for those who don't know, I'm giving middle nature classes. And here, that's the flyer. Okay? So, those who are interested, feel free to holler at me. If you're not interested, it's cool. But I recommend that everybody who has not yet seen the video, Kemet and Ma'at, Before Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, then watch it. It has about 300,000 views and really deserves to have a lot more.
I just want to let everyone know who's listening in now and who's going to listen to this stream in the future. I just had my first Meta Nature class by Brother Shaka today, and I've had other Meta Nature lessons by other teachers, and I can tell you right now, the brother is the best in the game. He is that was one of the best classes I've ever had, ever. So if you're interested in learning the Meta Nature, if you're interested in getting the basics of it, Brother Shaka is an awesome teacher. Get with him, and it's extremely affordable. This brother is giving us his time and his skills, and and he's basically giving it away. I mean, I just consider it a donation. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody's interested in learning the meta nature, get with this brother right here. He's an awesome teacher. And I'll end with that.
Hotep Senu, Hena Senut. This is Julie, also known as Servant of Yah, and I'm currently taking the Medu Neture classes with Brother Shaka, and it has been an amazing experience. Only 2 lessons so far, and I feel like I've been taking the classes for months, just with the how in depth he goes into the vocabulary words, the construction of the language, the grammar. It's been immeasurable, the experience. And one thing that comes across, hands down, is his extreme passion for teaching this to anyone who is willing to learn and has an interest in learning. So I highly suggest, if you are interested, even a minimal interest, that you subscribe to the classes with Brother Shaka. It's such a nominal amount for how much you get. I know, like, our last class was over 2.5 hours. It felt like 2 minutes, but because that's how, involved you are in what he's teaching and how he teaches and how compassionate he is about what he teaches. Also with sharing materials free of charge, no question, no doubt. It's just what he does. He doesn't have to, but he does. And so I just wanted to give a short testimonial about the class and the effectiveness of the class, and all of that is attested to how studied Brother Shaka is. So I highly recommend anyone with a minimal interest that you do sign up for the Medu Neture class. Hotep.
Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, which is Ma'at Forever. Don't forget to watch the video entitled Kemet and Ma'at. Don't forget to share Kemet and Ma'at on my channel on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, or other social media that you use. Email, text messages, you name it. Those who wish to donate can do so on paypal.me/Ma'at Forever.